Hello there, my friend. I'm John, 79 years young, and this is Senior Strong. I'm so glad we get to sit and talk again today, just the two of us, like we always do. If you're listening while sipping tea, or just sitting quietly in your favorite chair, I want to thank you for joining me. Today's a special one, because we're talking about something close to my heart. It's about the little things we might do in the mornings that can put a damper on our day. Now, I know mornings can be a bit tricky sometimes. They can either set the tone for a marvelous day ahead or make it a tad challenging. We might not always notice these habits, but they sneak up on us and can have quite an impact. So, let's explore together those 4 dangerous morning mistakes that folks like you and me might be making and how we can avoid them. You'll find these tips to be simple, real, and easy to tuck into your daily routine, I promise. This is more than just a chat. It's our chance to thrive a little more, to make our mornings gentler and our days brighter. Let's take this journey together. Hey there. I hope you had a chance to breathe a little. It's John, and I'm glad you've stayed with me. You know, back in my younger years, I was a bit of a whirlwind in the morning, always in a rush. Now, as time has passed, I've found my mornings taking on a different pace, a quieter rhythm. But I'll tell you a story, a real chuckle if you ask me. One morning, not too long ago, I was all set for my daily walk around the neighborhood. I put on my shoes, or so I thought, and headed out. Halfway down the street, I glanced down and realized I'd left the house still wearing my slippers. Imagine that, slippers. I couldn't help but laugh at myself, and the neighbors got a good giggle too. All of us standing there chuckling like it was the funniest thing. It was a gentle reminder of how mornings can sometimes play tricks on us, and how important it is to slow down a little. No harm done, just another lesson tucked away in life's little notebook. But it got me thinking about how easy it is to make these small missteps when we're not fully present. Those slippers, they stayed right at my doorstep for a few weeks, a fond reminder to stay a little more mindful and embrace the humor. Because, honestly, if we can laugh at ourselves, the world seems a bit brighter, don't you think? Welcome back, my dear friend. I'm thrilled you're still with me. Now that we've had a laugh, let's dive into something a bit more practical. Let's talk about 2 simple ways to start your morning right. The first tip is about embracing breakfast. Now, I know for some of us, eating first thing might not seem appealing, but skipping breakfast, well, it can leave you running on empty, and that's never a good start. A light, nutrient-rich breakfast can do wonders. Think about making it simple. A bowl of oatmeal topped with berries, perhaps, or some yogurt with a sprinkle of nuts. It doesn't have to be grand, but it should nourish you. I found that when I have my breakfast, I feel more energized, and my mood stays uplifted. How about you? What breakfast delights could you see yourself enjoying? And now, on to our second tip. Hydration. A glass of water first thing in the morning can work miracles. Did you know that while we sleep, our bodies quietly get a bit dehydrated? So, starting your day with a sip of water, well, it helps to refresh and rejuvenate. I like to keep a pitcher of water with lemon slices by my bedside. So when I wake up, that refreshing sip is the first thing I reach for. It revives me like a gentle ray of morning sunshine. How about you? What might make you feel refreshed in the morning? Each of these tips is a gentle invitation to nourish our bodies and minds, setting a wonderful tone for the day ahead. Ah, you're back, and it warms my heart to have you here. Let's keep this gentle pace and talk about 2 more habits that can bring joy and clarity to your mornings. First up, a bit of movement. I know some of us might groan at the thought of exercise, but hear me out. You don't need to run miles or lift heavy weights. A simple morning stretch or a quiet walk around the garden can make a world of difference. I remember when I first started stretching, it felt like my body was thanking me. Even a few gentle movements, some simple yoga poses, or just reaching up to the sky can breathe life into those sleepy joints. How does your body feel about a morning stretch? Now, our 4th and final tip, let's talk about taking a moment for yourself. Far too often we rush, forgetting to pause and simply breathe. Maybe it's enjoying a cup of tea or sitting quietly by the window, watching the world wake up. It's your moment, an opportunity to be present with yourself. I've taken to enjoying my garden view in the mornings, sipping tea, listening to the birds, and just being. It's a beautiful reminder that before the day starts, there is peace, there is calm. What moment of peace could you carve out for yourself? These small acts of engagement, both with your body and with your mind, they build a foundation of joy and clarity, paving the way for a day that feels full and grateful. Keep these gentle moments close, my friend. And here we are, at the end of our little chat together. Your presence today has touched my heart. We've wandered through 4 morning habits that can really set a beautiful tone for the day. Remember, we talked about nourishing ourselves with a simple breakfast, keeping hydration in mind, embracing gentle movements, and savoring a moment of peace. Now, what spoke to you the most? Is there a habit you'd like to try or perhaps refine? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Feel free to share them in the comments. Your experiences mean so much to me, and I'm sure they'll touch other listeners as well. Next week, we're diving into something just as close to my heart. We'll talk about fostering meaningful connections, something that brings warmth into our souls as we navigate this chapter of life. I'm already looking forward to it, and I hope you are too. Remember, my dear friend, you're not alone in this journey. We're navigating it together. Thank you for sharing this time with me today. Until next time, take gentle care of yourself. I'll be right here, waiting with a warm heart and an open ear.